Yeah, hoping it's not the last hurrah, but if it is, let's hope they go out with a bang. And Mousesports on the T side of Train, their pick in this series, pushing quick towards B. Kinder has been a beast, but he gets double tapped by Acor and Drops and put out of the round immediately. 2 CTs on the rotate. Mousesports aren't committing. It's not like he got that much info. He saw 2 players, that's it. So they still have 3 on the A site, 2 towards Ivy, and already players falling out of B. They're going to regret this one. Kicker is the only man here.
I love the connector lineup through the smoke for Rops. Mirage-esque from Palace in upper B. That'll be quite useful because that very much limits where Virtus.pro can push in from, as we can see. Up close with the extra bullets of the Glocks, that will certainly come in handy. You can see the shots being baited for Jame, and there is the man Carrigan with a multi-frag in the pistol round. So we've got 2 tasers out for Virtus.pro. I think, you know what, if you look at the ladder upper B, right, you can basically go beyond standing position on the ladder. And I feel like there's a play to be had with a Zeus or maybe even a Mag 7 up there.
Yeah, on the little bit of wood that juts out, you mean?
Just staying on top of the ladder at the very top of it.
Oh,
and
yeah,
just crouching. Because it's such a weird position. I don't think people are gonna, they're gonna swing and look towards connector or to the site or something. But I just don't know about the range, because you can move away from the edge. You can like move to the right of the ladder, further away, or to the left, closer, as you can see. Like if you're to the right of the ladder, you're pretty far away. So I don't know how far the range goes. I need to test this.
3-0 for Mousesports. Here's the guns for BP. Double AWP as soon as they can do it. Buster's on glass as well. Rops is running towards B, and Buster's got the first pickup.
Oh, yeah, but Carrigan, he's so good at doing this, man. He is like one of the masters of getting out through main and then taking up these positions over here in Sandwich. Now he's pressuring these players back in the site, but Jame is there to bail out his team. Rops sneaking out through the rafters in the meantime. Yeah, I thought he would have seen Kicker there twice. He appeared on the screen, but Rops just never looked aware. Now Frozen down to the 1v4.
Kicker's even playing the info game. He's not trying to get the kill early and risk it, but Frozen checks the corner. Kicker still wins the fight.
VP showing some presence towards main now, and Carrigan will try and stop them from pushing in. You can see Akindar was threatening to do exactly that. In the meantime, Sanji getting harassed, but he'll deal with Rob with his own gun. Now we've got a 5 versus 3 for Virtus.pro. Buster posting up off angle towards Ivy. Frozen with a flashbang to take an angle. He knows where one is, but there's only one in CT. Kika, that's a big headshot over Frozen.
Ooh, Buster's position getting a little bit scary, but that's where Jame helps out massively. Another good flashbang. Gonna force Jame off the angle. Oh, Carrigan could have had 2 there as they're both grouped up. Over here towards E-Box, jump over, Jame mid-air, plucks one from it, and now Acor left all alone in the 1v4. And they're gonna try and swing him together. That one missed shot, that should seal the deal, and there it is.
But there's no more players there. That's given Mousesports room. Hiding behind the smoke. RVP. Sanji goes back through. That one's going to fade. And BMAS should have the drop on 2. He sprays with a free kill. The AWP trapped to the back. Another one on the site. And Kicker's come through the connector as well. There's a B flank if they need it. Kicker's killed Frozen. Can this bomb get out of there alive? Where even is it? It's dropped on the site. That's not how things were supposed to go, but this flank could still be the fly in the ointment. If Kicker doesn't check for it well, he's gone back on a timing. He's looking at B, and he's been backstabbed by Rops, who will be stalling out this kill. He could kill Jame as well. 2 for 1 maybe, but no. Jame is so fast, and now that's at least drawn the AWP off of the site. They know that Buster had one as well on Ivy. Information is good for Mousesports, but where has Jame gone?
Oh. They gotta try and figure it out. It's a bit of a guessing game here as they look for him. Buster, missed shot. Oh, there's the swing.
Nice.
Gets it down to the 1v1, but 7 seconds. Acor's got a drop. And Jame will oblige. And so back to the drawing board in this round. Mousesports are going to go for late upper control, but the problem is Jame has been here all damn round, and they never knew that. So they lose Rops on the swing. The numbers now dwindling for Mouse. They need to recover it. They need kills, and just nothing's going their way. Bit by bit, this round is getting stripped away from Mousesports, and now the pop drop is in for BMAS, but he's all alone. Nades. Oh. Yeah, he's out of there, man. 40 seconds save.
then taking a shot and getting swung, nothing worse.
Inferno's a good one because when you're peeking top mid and a T ramp.
James very mobile on this other AWP as well. He's in CT right now. We've got an Ivy flash, two T's here rather. Make that one. The flash is good. Sanji follows up, and that's that spot clear. Mousesports are getting picked apart on all edges of the map. They are going to get down the ramp, but we've already got jump spots. I think Sanji might have just seen there, hitting his head on the railing to avoid staying up in the air too much and getting headshot. He's got that info. Bomb making its way to the site. Kicker is already pushed oil. And Carrigan, lovely burst kill. He's doubled up. Maybe there's a chance after all, but open plant would have been his certain death. And he's managed to find a third. The AWP on his position. Will Carrigan go for the kill or the plant?
Oh, he's looking for frag, but there's the swing. Still too strong inside of this B-bomb site, so a little bit scary, especially because that one smoke that they've got's on Acore and he's a little ways away, so they're going into this one dry, down the ramp, frozen. The attempt at the entry, they spot the double hold now, and it's him and Rops combining, maybe for the double. There it is, Jame out of the round, so suddenly Buster and Yakindar left in the 2-on-3, and they might just have to save.
But again, Virtus.pro will be on the full buy most likely in that next round. There's a small chance that Yakindar gets spotted by Rob. Acore and Buster, edge of the smoke. I don't think Acore just spotted him. Oh, that's very unfortunate for Mousesports.
He walks the smoke. What a crazy peak.
That's unreal.
Yeah, the fact that Buster just feels as confident as James with the AWP as well. Scary stuff. James just left me timing as the smoke comes down. BMAS hits a good push through it. The Molly's forced him even further forward. James dead on the connector. Carrigan, great entry, and BMAS has followed up. They've finally cleared out B. Mousesports have found the solution in these last couple of rounds, and the Molotov will certainly help Carrigan with another. You might even find Kingdom is burning alive. BMAS helping out, and Buster might need to save. Those drop guns did nothing. They barely fired a shot.
But a 6-9 now more than achievable for Mouse. They win these last few rounds, and in doing so, break VP's money.
Kiko with the Desert Eagle. Seekender will be up close with the UMP, but Ross with the crouch peak. Absolutely clean as a whistle. In and out. Thank you and cheers. Ross is back down again with the AWP, looking to swing maybe. Kika trying to find something with the Deagle. BMAS is here for support as well. Looking somewhat awkward for Virtus.pro, but they'll give themselves some breathing room with that smoke grenade at the very least, but there'll be a swing through that smoke from BMAS. And then there were three. Sanji in a very tough position, trying to get it done. Molotovs will stop how far he can fall back, but James may have some angles for him. He'll deal with rocks from the pop dog. So many Mousesports players here. Sanji with the multi-frag keeps it competitive. 2-on-2 now as James goes up the ladder.
We'll have to wait and see. BMS is getting closer. Frozen making noise on the ladder, and James spotted. He's going to try and tuck in, hide, wait as the attention is now drawn to his position. Buster can provide cover and kills. He's got one. He's looking to double. There's the kill. Oh, spotted Frozen on the E-box. And running out of time, Buster will clean it up. Lovely little 2v2 there for VP.
He's got the wave, man.
Style.
He's got the ocean here.
Surfer out on the coast right now.
Look at Frozen's hair. Holy crap. It's a nuclear explosion of a haircut. And the bomb's been dropped by E-box. It's going to be hard to retrieve that one, although Yakindar will do it. Just Yakindar and Kika remaining. I say just are both very dangerous players. 2 versus 3 made 1v3. Yakindar now trying to deliver 2 more guns in the magazine. Falling back. Quick reload. Pop up the ladder. See what he can find. BMAS being very careful. Rops round the back by the old bomb. Oh, he's just found his head. Has no idea where Rops is.
If he sees that open plant, if he comes back from yellow or oil, he's going to start checking the side, checking the back, making sure that he's not being, flanked or anything. Now, the danger here is Rops could just jump on it with a kit, and Yakinda is very far away. Coming down the ramp, and Rops with a tap, not sticking yet. He's holding the right spot, tucked in. Yakinda doesn't fall for it. That's a great play. If Rops just stuck the bomb with a kit, he wins the round. And now I don't think there's any time left. He hasn't even tapped it again. He's just pushing upper. It's a nice clutch from Yakinda in the 1v3, finding a VP a pistol.
Carrigan popping in to say hello. Might find himself some targets. There are grenades going in his direction, though. Acor's been spotted thanks to that trajectory of that flash, trying to support where he can. And we can see Frozen still on the high ground. He's just waiting to play the time game, looking for that bomb plant. The bomb is still on the way. Have assumptions been made about upper B? Looks like they might have, as there's a lot of activity around the ladder room itself, but no one going above B. 25 seconds now, and there'll be time for Virtus.pro to clean up. Nobody watching at all. Oh, 2 headshots from Frozen. Now things get real difficult. There's only Buster on the B bomb site. James on the flank right now. 15 seconds for the bomb to get planted, and Kiket's in the red, but Frozen's been dealt with. That was very crucial indeed. Getting pretty damn scary towards the end there, but there'll be no gifts for Mousesports.
The kid is going to molly back sandwich. Mousesports still sat with 4 on that A site. Rob Solo in is pretty standard though. He can be really good position. It's not B play though. It's fast out main. And Frozen and Carrigan again picking up the early kills. Mousesports, that's the start they needed.
Oh. Even further extended thanks to Carrigan again. Oh, that's free. But yeah, this is just getting away with guns. Mousesports, they don't need to hunt. They are going to throw a few more bodies at this, see if they can get away with anything, but Kicker ain't peeking.
It's still so split on this side. The double drop comes through, and Buster takes down Frozen. Such a surprise so late in the round. Acor pushed back. He's going to try and watch Ivy. The smoke's faded as well. There's no one there, but he doesn't know that, so his attention is diverted for the meantime. Yakinda uses that to catch him from atop the train, and Kicker finds Carrigan as well. Acor at least got one before he fell, but we need more frags for Mousesports, and they are falling like flies. Just BMAS to the edge. They don't know it's him. Jake, oh, saved by Yakinda, jumping on top of the train.
The speculation. We'll see if it will prove good. Yakinda spots ahead. Not fast enough to dome though. Acor moves away. Yakinda looking for an opportunity. He knows he's got a good position. We can see Carrigan in main. Abby was able to steal a gun away as well. Surely gets picked off by Yakinda. Maybe that slows him down from making a play elsewhere. He's behind enemy lines. Carrigan drop beamers trying to trade, and it goes from bad to worse to terrible for Mousesports. Let's not forget, they're 2 rounds away from losing their pick of train.
Yeah, I mean, normally you'd be looking to save here, but you just don't have the scoreline if you're Mousesports. You just don't have the room. So they want to give this a go, but now they lose the first man, and now for Acor, he's like, yeah, well, I might just save, I might just have to give it up, but they don't let him. VP hunt him down. You're relying on 2 Famises, or 3 Famises rather, Mag 7 on Acor. And there was a scout, believe it or not, legend says, right? But that's already taken out of the round. Oh dear.
From bad to worse, and then bad again.
And then a little more worse. Oh no.
English is hard, Harry.
Well, at least he died in a recovery position.
Ah, yes. I'll be able to resurrect him, I'm sure, post-round.
Saw it on Blue Pizza once.
Good read for Mouse, but that's not really been the problem, has it, in this game? They're even moving 3 over, and of course, Sanji, where is he? CT spawn. VP, I'd love them to wait here. I'd love them to not go down this ramp until Sanji at least gets a kill. They go a bit early. I feel like Kick-It won't now, right? You've thrown Yakinda into the source, and now Sanji, he wants to get spicy with it. That's a good kill. Another one on the site, and he heard Con, so he might not be ready for Rops, who hasn't showed his position, but Rops always down on the spot, and they do trade him 1-for-1. That's good. Carrigan cordoned off, and this might be the game in the palm of VP's hand.
You're not going to have a better time than right now to get this closed out. Carrigan with the swing and dropped on the immediate peak. It's Kicker there to lock in the victory for Virtus.pro.
Why do they double molly, James? What are they doing with this? Is it B back site molly? Maybe one in CT?
Is it to hold? Is it for post plant? No.
Ooh.
One of them is for the back of B. One of them is for CT spawn to stop a boost, which maybe allows Kika to go towards the door instead of the window, but he'll still get picked off.
Oh no.
Regardless of that. From the A bomb side, of course, just delayed enough And all that utilities come and gone, and Virtus Pro haven't particularly got position. Maybe expecting more of a rotate from this A bomb side, but will it matter? We got Sanji with those P251 taps, crisp as you like. Repositioning now to catch the rotation, but Bemis is ready for it. And that gives a man advantage to Mousesports, not for long though, because Buster's holding down that rotation with devastating fashion. And there it is, Virtus Pro with the pistol.
I can't say I know this to be one of his classics, and, well, it's already gone right away over here in middle.
Can we just appreciate how clean Keykurt's hop-up was there? Yeah. That was one swift movement.
A lot of people need to do it from the bottom of the tunnels, that little bit of elevation, but if you line it up just right, you can quick hop up. James, oh, that's his, and Rops. Dear, oh dear, gonna cry about that one later. Could not see it.
James just hits you with the grime angles every single time. Like it's literally like, you know, angles in which you're not even aware you're gonna get AWP'd from. They're just little slithers that he'll peek through. Look at Frozen, he's gotta go huge.
Oh, close.
Ooh, does get the double.
Very nice try. But yeah, I mean, like you said, he needs to kill everyone there to make that round interesting.
Yeah, man. Winnable. I mean, even if he got 3, really, I don't think that would have been enough to spur A-Core on, just because of the long rotation in, the fact that you've still got James waiting over here in middle, and then there's the long flank, which of course A-Core is now aware of more than ever, as Sanji drives the AK through the back there.
VP double Mac 10s. They lost some money. They're going to be running it fast.
Straight in they go, almost all of them. Yakindar's making his way through mid doors in the meantime. Rock looking for targets, see the molly at least. Frozen spray will be good for now. Rock still smoke behind him to create some space, but there's more mollies. He's surrounded by them. Can't see the flames for the smoke either, but Frozen still helping. And there's very limited success here for Virtus Pro. Mousesports on the cusp of their first round from 6. But James is hunting. Got himself a 1v4, made 3 now with a kill onto Bemis. Looking to head towards the A bomb site now. We can see that Rops has an angle already with the AWP. They'll pick up whatever bits and bobs are rolling around on the floor in the B bomb site.
VP are going to be given a bomb plant here, more likely than not.
No.
Oh, they're running out of time. You need to go. And they're run boosting to no avail. There's no one here.
Sick run boost, though. Definitely worth it.
Hello, Clock. Hello?
They've got to go.
James, you got a plant. Oh, he's got it. The master of time. There it is.
Winnable. Sanji kills the long player, but the cat player is very quick and the bomb's open for it.
Yeah, but look at this, man. Big James over here towards short. He was the timing god for getting the bomb planted, but hit some questionable ones there. Just missing these players at short. Now they spill out. Now they start to make their way out through the catwalk. James getting pressured. Does have support inside of the site, and there it is, firing off from Kicker. James with another, and Sanji late on that crossfire from long. And then when those don't come through, that's when VP pick up the pace. That's when they'll explode into your bomb site, and we get these big multi-kills, these big entries. We need something from the CT side this time. Flash into middle to set them up for the peak, and it's a very good flash. There's the lineup for Rops, and he knocks them out of that round. Mousesports, they keep it flawless.
And I would like more of these cat plays for VP. Obviously, this is a round where Mouse are ready for that, but could be in the future. Right now, again, just setting for mid to be. They want to improve on their last attempt. For Ross, he's got a great position for a double. Sanji with a D. Carrigan comes through the smoke and cleans it up as Frozen holds a tons as usual. And I think that's the point where VP needs to throw in the towel and go back to the A site.
Might have a top mid fight coming his way, but VP are already crossing. And the problem for Mouse right now is they don't have this information. They don't know. The players of VP are already deep within this A bomb site, now getting that bomb planted. A-Court turning on a dime, in with the first. It's this late cap flank that will get the better of him. Kick out with the swing, and that's left it on Rops and Frozen. 2v3, a man down in the retake. Do they even want to give this a go? A lot of questions here. And we're looking for answers. So are Mousesports. Frozen hoping he was going to get given a peek. Rops was, but he just misses the timing on it. Don't know if he's going to get another one of them. It looks like they're keen to try and fight him here. No, they changed their mind. Frozen, in the meantime, inside of this A site is opened up with one, and that now puts a bit more pressure over on this cat player. Both AWPs for the defenders, trying to hold on while Frozen's pressuring. This AK needs to land some shots, and it's got to land them now. There's the swing from sight, and VP put 8 on the board. And while the rotations are here bright and early for Mouse, it's still not going to be an easy round at all.
BMAS needed something incredible there. The boost is a nice idea, but the spray for Yikinda, he could knock both players out of the round. Instead, he backs up to play for the swing. The plant can happen. It is safe. That's dangerous, sure, but he knows they're both in CT, so no one's getting the defuse, and unless they get through him, easier said than done. No flash for this corner peek. Yikinda waiting with support from Long on the AWP. Boost again. James is just playing with his food right now, not giving them kills as he often does. And oh, nice shot. It's actually dead, but they're ready for Yikinda, you'd think. However, they can't take him out of the round. Nice spray.
Very dangerous team to peek against. Not really going to give you much room to work with, and I think he's been a victim of that somewhat. Pop flash for Karrigan, but Yikinda is able to avoid it. And in the meantime, we've got to charge up the short area. We've got mollies everywhere. Great shot from Acor, completely blind, but knows where to look. He will crater, however. Dies like a Quake player. 3-on-3 now, as there's more aggression and pushing from Virtus.pro towards this bomb site. Beamer's scared of Long, but knows he has to stay alive here, not fighting to the death in an awkward situation against a headshot angle, but he will get headshot eventually by the likes of Virtus.pro. Drops Kick for some desperate jumping shots. Frozen takes out Kiko 2-on-2. Just can't make a fatal connection, but Frozen certainly can.
Fast out Long again. Double AWP here for Mouse. Buster with his back turn, and Karrigan gets to the pit but doesn't get much further. Acor blinded. This is so hard to just win this fight at Acor. Long for Acor. He's going to get one out in the open, but he should be dead to a trade. Eventually, his teammate runs in front of him and he blocks his vision. That's an awkward one. Double faced and shot through the smoke. It's a 2-on-4.
And Mousesports are in a similar situation. He was able to cut down these rotations even further by flanking up through short side. This time at least Frozen's not on Cat. He's looking for the gunfights and he's winning them at that. Suddenly there's the peak up and over. It's on to Rops in the 1v1, and on the other side you're looking at Jame. You're for VP out at Long.
It's got to go. You want to win, Jame? You got to go. He's not going for the fight. He needs the plant. Rops isn't playing for it. James been given a chance. No, he's not got it.
He has got it.
I don't think so.
Delayed hard, of course. Definitely has got it. He's got to read that Rops has rotated, but where? Well, it limits where he can be peaked from at the very least. How long does he wonder about short? Starting to wonder about long. Just checking every so often. Maybe the he's completely whiffed it there, and there will be another round in it for Virtus.pro at the end.
VP, they're going to be kept in this lean right now. 4B side. And no kit as well to do it. So good luck, James. He's going to have to nail some kills if they want to make this round a reality. Otherwise, it's a 5-on-5 retake kitless, and that is easier said than done. Karrigan's trapped. Yikinda knows it, but Karrigan has a shot. Great trade for Yikinda. Swings in fast. Sanji on short side. Many players to deal with here, and they could swing him as well. There's no flash, but timing is everything. And Sanji lines up too, but gets only the first. BMAS and Frozen with a kill apiece. Jame still whiffing. Yikinda saving the day, and Jame helps out with a frag as well. Still no kit. Bomb gets smoked. BMAS spamming, spraying, praying, but he can't get the kill, and they have the round. Jame providing cover, and that fallback on Long is so valuable. Him and Yikinda, two kills apiece, back into the site.
Now here's the only problem. You've kept 3 on B thanks to Rob showing presence there early. If you do want to get this round, you've got to go now. You've got to hit this timing. But there's only 2 back inside of the A site, and there's one of them gone. Jay removed. Rops with the double cutting down rotations. And this should be a nice, clean Mousesports round. Yeah, they lose Karrigan. And they lose Rops.
Okay.
But it should still be a Mousesports round. VP is saving.
Finding Jame on the scout. And you've got to throw in the towel there at VP. Oh no, saving today for Buster. Frozen, beautiful exit. And it's a 5th for Mousesports.
Aim at the keyhole for the jump throw. Yikinda's a bit further back. Another molly though. Will not have peace. No one's peeking, however. The question is, did they hear that?
That little reposition, that could have saved his life. They've double mollied Car. They're not going to check it. This round can still get out of hand. Rops is so far away. He's dead in middle. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mousesports. It's all fallen apart. This was just a couple of digs here and there. Now down to the 1v1 and Buster with the long wrap. Low HP on A-Core. Is he ready for Buster's wrap round? He's going to get into the site at least. Buster giving it a wide berth as he crosses over to the other side of long. Now homed in, now ready and waiting for this peek from A-Core. One shot can decide it here, but that smoke has given A-Core room to breathe, room to reposition. Buster sneaking up over the top of this smoke. A-Core watching it diligently. Oh, they're just both so low, and there it is. Buster, quick on the trigger. 13 for VP.
He hears nothing. Frozen doesn't even reload. Kicker bails, though. 5-on-4. You don't want to throw away this round if you're VP. Wait for Mousesports to commit. I say that. It's just where is the aggression going to come in? And Sanji's pushed up. Rops, top of mid, missing the timing. Sanji kills him, shooting him in the back of the head. And now Mouser trapped in middle.
25 seconds remain. Smoke up on short. Yakinda will probably die here, but he's buying time for his team to abuse. Oh my god, never mind. Suppose he didn't hit a tagging through that smoke. And that will leave Frozen to, well, just hold of an AK-47 really, and hope he's able to survive. Virtus Pro are going to move to 14 rounds, and it looks even more difficult for Mousesports. All get absolutely wiped out. I'm sure Karrigan will drop him. And this is some of the doubts I had with A-Core from the previous games, where it would sometimes go missing with the AWP and not really have any impact that you can remember. That's certainly true for this series. One of the toughest of tests that he could probably have at the moment, in fairness. Virtus Pro. Very disciplined team. Game now going skeet shooting, as the Americans would say. Clay pigeons for us here in the UK.
AWP out for Jame again. We've not really seen the CT-sided double AWP. Not really been many rounds, firstly, but no need for it yet. It's in the back pocket if things get problematic, and they certainly are on long. BMAS finding Sanji. Surely they're not ready for a third man in pit who lets them pass. He wants as many as he can grasp. The spray! He does it. Buster's fine. It looked a bit messy, but two, and now support coming in from long as well. Frozen can't even trade. He has to run away.
Man, that is so punishing. They don't give him the trade. They just drop these smokes. They come in to support their teammate. And Frozen, who's still hanging around outside of long, now has Rops with him. They're looking to fight for this again. They're looking to try take it back and avenge their fallen teammates, hopefully carving a path for the 2-on-4, but it's not going to happen. Wow. There's the trade, and VP, they're going to the grand finals. They take down Mousesports 2-0, and they barely break a sweat as they do it. So now those grand finals teed up for VP.